Next, we have senior football players. Number 64 is Cameron Armister. Cameron is the son of Carrie and Randy Armister and the brother of Zay Armister. This is his third year playing football. He plays right tackle.
Yeah, I think I got my butt chewed out.
Number 22, Jakari Barnett. Jakari has played football for 4 years and plays running back. He is the son of Sherry and Jarvis Barnett. Number 44 is Bobby Maryland. Bobby is the son of Melody Maryland. This is Bobby's 4th year playing football, and he is a tight end. Number 14 is Branson Collins. Branson is quarterback and has played football for 4 years. He is the son of A.G. and Marcus Bonds. Number 26 is Colson Brown. Colson is the son of Dwayne and Tara Brown, and he has played football for 4 years. He plays tight end and middle linebacker. Number 6, Riker Brown. Riker plays receiver. This is his 4th year playing for the Blue Devils. He is the son of Willie DeHeath and Roger Brown. Number 28 is Tamaris Burton. Nate is the son of Tessa. He plays wide receiver for the Blue Devils and has played football for 4 years. Number 29, Ethan Carter. Ethan plays linebacker for the Blue Devils. He has played football for 4 years. Ethan is the son of Katrina Murray and the grandson of Phyllis White. Number 80, Aiden Clark. Aiden is the son of Chris Michelle Clark. Aiden is kicker for the Blue Devils and has played football for 3 years. Number 13, Grady Dickerson. Grady plays tight end for the Blue Devils and has played football for 4 years. He is the son of Jason and Jeannie Dickerson. Number 36, Jaden Dubose. Jaden has played football for 4 years and plays defensive end for the Blue Devils. He is the son of Tierra Rudder and brother to Nakia Dubose. He is the grandson of Barbara McClendon and the nephew of Tiffany McClendon. Number 42, Gilbert Fortson. Gilbert plays defensive end for the Blue Devils. He has played football for 4 years. Gilbert is the nephew of Scott and Sonia Glaze. Number 89, Pop Gurley. Chaz has played nose guard and has played for 4 years. He is the son of Timothy Gurley and the grandson of Denise Maxwell. Number 4, Jaden Hickman. Jaden is quarterback for the Blue Devils and has played football for 4 years. He is the son of Weta Maddox and Cass Hickman. Number 63, Ethan Healing. Ethan is the son of Antonia Healing and Shane Healing. He plays right guard for the Blue Devils. Ethan has played football for 4 years. Number 21, Jayshawn Jenkins. Jayshawn plays running back for the Blue Devils and has played football for 3 years. He is the son of Joanne and Antria Jenkins and Latona Williams and Lamont Gaines. He is the brother of Quay Johnson and Layla Jenkins. Number 1, Tyrekus Jones. Tyrekus is the son of Tyreka Jones and Ira Robinson. He is the grandson of Erica Allen and nephew of Tyera Jones. Tyrekus plays wide receiver and defensive back for the Blue Devils and has played football for 4 years. Number 12, Travis McClendon. Travis is cornerback for the Blue Devils. He has played football for 4 years, and Travis is the son of Travis McClendon Sr. and Kayla Glaze and the brother of Chevis McClendon. Number 5, Malik Moon. Malik plays linebacker for the Blue Devils and has played football for 4 years. He is the son of Shanta Moon, and he is the brother of Trey Moon and nephew of Patria Moon and Kentavis Apple. Number 3, Jermaine Sims. Jermaine has played football for 4 years and plays running back and linebacker for the Blue Devils. He is the son of Jermaine and Keandra Sims and the brother of number 56, Gerald Sims. Number 17 is Carter Webb. Carter plays wide receiver for the Blue Devils and has played football for 4 years. He is the son of Jimmy and Charla Webb. Number 50, Landon Williams. Landon is an offensive lineman for the Blue Devils. He has played football for 4 years, and Landon is the son of Austin and Hannah Williams and Amanda and Stephen Smith. Number 2, Santavius Willis. Santavius plays defensive back. He has played football for the Blue Devils for 3 years. He is the son of James and Santana Allen. He is the brother of Aliyah and Jariah Allen. Richie Vaughn. Richie has been a member of the Blue Devils football program for 4 years. He is the son of Michael Vaughn and Hillary Vaughn. Football players, you are dismissed. We have enjoyed the entertainment of our band, Color Guard, and Majorettes they've provided this year during halftime. This group of talented individuals were led by the following.
Ain't that right, Livia? What's your name today?
Jaquan Burton. Jaquan is the son of Rakita Williams, nephew to Melvin Williams, and grandson to May Reed. He is a 3-year member of the marching band. Jaquan plays bass 4. A.B. Ponce Carry On. A.B. has participated in the marching band for 2 years and plays percussion. He is the son of Neil DePonce and Miguel Carry On. Jocelyn Castillo. Jocelyn is the daughter of Amelia Napolis and Miguel Castillo. She has participated in the marching band for 4 years and plays the snare and is drumline captain. Jocelyn is also in JROTC and is on the Color Guard and is Brigade S1. Heaven Robinson. Heaven is the daughter of Rob and Renique Robinson. She plays the clarinet and has been in the band for 3 years. Zykeria Stanley. Zykeria is the daughter of Melissa Stanley and Jeffrey Moore. She has participated in the band for 4 years. Zykeria plays the clarinet. Micah Striblin. Micah is the son of Shakova Allen and Jeffrey Striblin. He has participated in the band for 3 years and plays the trombone. Micah is band captain this year. Lamaya Tillman. Lamaya is the daughter of Rodney and Latoya Tillman. She plays the clarinet. She has been in the marching band for 3 years. Kamaya Burton. Kamaya is the daughter of Lucy Burton and Trey Artister. She has been in the marching band Color Guard for 3 years. Sydney Prince. Sydney is the daughter of Rick and Michelle Prince. She has been a member of the Majorette line for 5 years. She currently serves as captain of the Majorette line. Our cross-country team is represented tonight by the following. Mason Dove. Mason is the son of Jamie and Cherie Dove. He is a 4-year member of the cross-country team. Our next cross-country senior is also a JROTC Raider, Braylon Norton. Braylon is the daughter of Sarah and Jeremy Massey. She has run for cross-country team for 2 years. She is also commander of the female Raider team and has been on the Raider team for 3 years. The other senior members of the JROTC Color Guard and Raiders are Chrisiah Harris. Chrisiah has participated in Color Guard for 4 years and is the commander. She has been in drill for 4 years and is a first-year member of the female Raider team. She is the daughter of Kiki Harris and the sister of Constance Harris and Sydney Walton. Ty McClendon. Ty is a 3-year member of the ROTC Color Guard and a 1-year member of the male Raider team. Ty is the brigade commander for JROTC as well as the drill commander. He is the son of TJ and Sharika McClendon. Thank you, everyone, and please join me in congratulating these seniors. Thank you all for your contribution to ECCHS. Go Devils!
Colin and Eliza Glover got married last week. And this one
To the charm of our historic downtown, we celebrate a rich history while embracing our vibrant, dynamic community today. Join us in Elbert County, where we live, work, and play, and a place that we're proud to call home.
Welcome to Senior Night at the Granite Bowl, the finest high school stadium in Georgia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for your pregame entertainment, the Elbert County High School Blue Devil Band. Now, everyone, please stand and join in the tradition of singing our national anthem. Tonight, the national anthem will be performed by the Blue Devil Band under the direction of Miss Ansley McNeese. The colors are being presented by members of the JROTC Blue Devil Battalion Color Guard under the command of Colonel Tyquavius McClendon. Joining the band on the field tonight are twirlers from L3 Baton. L3 introduces baton twirling to children at a young age and even prepares girls to twirl at the collegiate level. These twirlers have worked hard to develop their skills and are excited to showcase their routines alongside our band. Please welcome L3 Baton as they join the band and cheerleaders to the Blue Devil classic, Devil with a Blue Dress. We now welcome the Elbert County cheerleaders led by cheer captain Tori Jarvis and co-captains Isabel Hover and Lina Keblish as they lead us in stand tunes and cheers.
We'll do shout out first. All right, Zuri, shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Elbert County Blue Devils.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Granite Bowl, baby. It's Friday night.
Elbert County welcomes you to the Granite Bowl, one of the most historic stadiums in America that was built by Elbert County citizens in 1954. Each stone was laid with pride, Blue Devil pride, from Bowman to Fort Sumner, Sweet City to Rock Branch. Our Blue Devil pride is as solid as the granite we are known for. It runs as deep as the forest throughout our great county. It's about loyalty, toughness, effort. It's about honoring our past while also embracing the present. It's about excellence and the drive to be a champion.
Out here in the fields, Big Tyshawn has got a little bit of a gap. He's up to the 20, the 30, enough for Kimball, and first down and more, the 50.
Albert got it. It's top Tryon. We knocked it down. We have a lost and found item, a Lululemon blue key holder.
Pre-game show. Now for our Blatz Collision and Specialty Paint Field Condition Report.
Sure, absolutely. We saw Larry Keesler a little earlier. Unbelievable. This field, Larry has just done unbelievable things with it. I'll say it again. This place has been the show place of the state of Georgia for a football game on real turf. It's the best I've ever seen it, and still is tonight.
And Larry's got a lot of help, and I wish we had those names. I know they change sometimes weekly, but good gracious, it's perfect. I mean, perfect. And that was your Blatz Collision and Specialty Paint Field Condition Report. Now for our Turner Concrete and Quality Block starting lineup.
Going to go real quick through this as we're getting late into the pregame show. On defense, defensive lineman Gerald Sims, Pop Gurley, Gilbert Fortson, our linebackers Jermaine Sims, Lincoln Blackman, Malik Moon, Bryson Hughes, our defensive backfield Travis McClendon, Braylon Huff, Jose Rodriguez, and Jalen Davis. On the offensive side, offensive line, Jalen Dye, Nikhil Burton, Landon Williams, Ethan Hewling, Cam Ottister, Marlon Rambert is the tight end. Our set end is Colson Brown, Brady Dickerson as well. May go two tight ends tonight. Javen Hickman at quarterback, Tyrekus Jones at receiver, Jakari Barnett at running back, Carter Webb at flanker. Punter is Bernal, as well as on kickoffs, our place kicker Harrison Matthews, snapper Bryson Bond. Raylan Brown is the holder, Tyrekus Jones a punt returner and kick returner Nate Burden, and Tyrekus Jones. And our captains tonight, Stewart is something.
Brady Dickerson, Malik Moon, Javen Hickman, and Jaden Dubose.
And boy, are we going to miss some of those seniors. Good gracious.
That was your Turner Concrete and Quality Block starting lineup. The Sheriff Melvin Andrews and Ward's Pharmacy coin toss is next on the Pinnacle Bank pregame show. Stay with us. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Elbert County Sheriff Melvin Andrews is a proud sponsor of Blue Devil Sports. Remember, when driving to and from ball games, both home and away, to obey the laws of the road. Sheriff Andrews wishes a great and safe season for all this school year. So for home and away games, Elbert County Sheriff Melvin Andrews says, "Go Big Blue."
It's about serving you. It's about answering your questions. It's about knowing you and caring for you. That's what Ward's Pharmacy in Elberton is all about. At Ward's Pharmacy, they take the time to learn more about you and your life so they can serve you better every time you come back. From prescriptions to over-the-counter, Ward's experts make sure you have the information that you need. If you're ready for it to be all about you for a change, you're invited to bring your prescriptions to Ward's Pharmacy, 8 South Public Square in Elberton.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football here on 105.3 WSGC.
Back in the P&J Small Engine Press Box, and this is the Pinnacle Bank pregame show. The captains have made their way to midfield for the Sheriff Melvin Andrews and Ward's Pharmacy coin toss. As the white hat is giving the instructions. Again, Again, the field is absolutely, I don't know how you get the lines. They're as straight as they can possibly be. Where I'm standing on the 43. It's simply, I'd love to see this from a drone straight over the middle of it just so everybody could see.
You know, Stuart, I would say this right now, that this crowd, which is monstrous with everything, I bet it just jacks up the Athens Academy kids. They're not used to playing in front of this. And
Absolutely not.
That does the visiting team sometimes. It's not as intimidating. Kind of makes you get up a little more.
So Elbert County wins the toss, and they defer. So we'll be kicking to the Spartans to open the game, and that's your Sheriff Melvin Andrews and Ward's Pharmacy coin toss. And there is 1 minute and 20 seconds left for the Pinnacle Bank pregame show, so we'll take a 1 minute break, and we'll be back with live action. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Have you been in an accident or fender bender? Is your vehicle in need of repair? Look no further than Black's Collision and Specialty Paint, located at 1510 Lexington Highway, Overton's locally owned full-service collision and paint repair facility. Scott Black and his staff will have your vehicle looking like new, and you will be back on the road in no time. Black's Collision and Specialty Paint is an authorized repair facility and approved by all major insurance companies. Come see them today at Black's Collision and Specialty Paint, 1510 Lexington Highway, 1/2 mile past the Country Club Road on the left. Phone 706-988-4158 for Black's Collision and Specialty Paint. That number again, 706-988-4158.
This is your Elbert County Probate Magistrate Judge Stephanie Huell, proudly supporting Blue Devil football, band, cheerleaders, and auxiliary this season. Join me in saying, go Big Blue and horns up.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football, here on 105.3 WSGC.
Back in the P&J Small Engine press box in the Pinnacle Bank pregame show. The clock's showing just a few seconds, so this will end the Pinnacle Bank pregame show. And the opening kickoff is sponsored by Elbert Memorial Hospital. Visit emhcare.net to see what your hospital can do for you. The Spartans in green pants, white jerseys, white helmets. Your Blue Devils in all black, white helmets, pink socks, and pink towels.
Stuart, I'm going to start already in this game because they got two guys. They got four guys deep that can really take it to distance.
So Bernal to kick, and he dribbles it down the middle, and he'll take it there, and he's running his own players and hesitates, and we finally grab him. Everybody was just standing around for the Spartans, and we'll tackle him at the 32. He just bounced it down the middle, and number 7 for the Spartans just stood there like he had called fair catch or something.
Yeah. I think he was expecting to really get hit right there, and we almost stopped like the play had come to an end, but got to really work. This is one of the best offenses we'll see all year.
So they spotted on the 35. Spartans 1st and 10, opening possession of the game. 1st and 10 from their 35. The big quarterback, Hampton Johnson, with that speedster to his right. They put McClendon in motion. They give it to that running back with a little hole, and there he goes. We trip him up as he crosses the 40, and if he doesn't get tripped up right there, he could have went to the house. That's Jamari Welch, a senior running back. He's not very big, but he's got not speed, but super speed. 2 receivers left. Hand it to the running back again. He's got another hole outside left tackle, and there he goes down the far sideline. Nobody's going to catch him, and I don't see any flags, so 2 plays. Welch again for a 50-yard run on the edge. He got the edge, big hole between guard and tackle, and we couldn't contain on the edge, and just like that, 2 plays, Spartans 6, Elbert County 0.
That was the key of the game. These big plays they've got, and we saw it early on.
And they really like to run it, and they've got the speed at every position. They haven't even showed us their passing game yet. Only 39 seconds off the clock, and the Spartans hit after 2 plays. The PAT is up and good to make it 7-0. So with 11:21 left in the first, it didn't take the Spartans long to hit pay dirt. 7-0. So we'll get the kickoff and see what our offense can do. People have moved the ball on their defense, so let's see what we've got. We can make adjustments to contain the edge. Let's see if our offense can match them.
Yeah, and that's another one of our keys to the game would be, Stewart, is to control the ball. Got to keep them off the field. They just got weapons, and they ran something that has been run on us a little bit all season long right there, and they did it twice, and one actually, if he doesn't trip, he's gone on that one. Second, just went right back and did the same thing again, and you just got to fill your gaps. You got to be sound in gap control, and they blocked us just enough, and that speed is just undeniable.
Yeah, they actually run the same play twice. First one got 12, and the second one got the remainder. 7-0 Athens Academy. So they're set to kick. We've got Tyrekus deep standing on our 10. We did talk in pregame, their kicker, a little surprising. All the private schools normally have just outstanding kickers, but they don't have it this year. So Jakari takes it at the 15 with a little hole, and he'll get pushed. They'll finally going to, no, they don't get him down, but they'll mark it somewhere around the 32-yard line. So a pretty good return there, 22 yards for Jakari. So our first possession will start on our 32 with 11:13 remaining in the first quarter.
Sure, I was happy to see then. That's something I felt's been lacking in officiating in Georgia. And on all the games that I've watched films of, they were pretty quick to call that when that thing got – and I think that's something they should do. Hats off to the officials for getting that call in quick.
Tyreek is lone receiver on the left. We give Jakari up the middle with a little hole, and they'll hit him as he's trying to have the spin move at the 35. And if he could have gotten away from that one tackle, there would have been big yardage, but they held on. So it's going to be a short 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Had that block. Kid made a great play for them, Stewart. This would be a tie-back football game.
Same formation. Javen's going to take it himself this time, and he'll bull his way across the 40. He's still not down. They'll mark him all the way up to the 43-yard line. He'll be very close to a first down. It should be a first down. Yep, they're moving the chains for Higginbotham Paint and Body. So Javen takes it himself, had a little crease right there behind the center, and just followed his center all the way for an 8-yard gain and a first down.
Got to make them, Stewart. We have to make them stay on the field. A lot of their kids play both ways. We got to make them play defense.
Everybody in the box. Carter Webb, your lone receiver. Javen again trying to get outside, and somebody grabs his shoelaces at number 12, McClendon, Brian McClendon's son. Everybody knows college football in Georgia, knows Brian McClendon. The only man that stopped him.
That was another close one. If you can't see this game, and I hope you're watching it on the feed, that was really close to going the distance.
3 yards, 2nd and 7. Spartans lead 7-0. Only took them 2 plays, both of them on the ground. We're on our 44. Javen tosses it to Jakari, nowhere to go. They blew in there, and it'll be a loss of about 3 yards. We'll be probably 2nd and 11 if they mark it there. It'll be 2nd and 11 now. They just blew in from the edge, blitzed everybody from the right. Nowhere to go.
That's something we've seen a lot, and we will see next week against Rayburn County as well, or the week after.
So the safety, now they jump, so we'll get 5 yards back, or did they, or was it us?
Yeah, offsides. Offsides Athens Academy.
He was pointing at us. I was going to make sure we didn't twinge or something. So we'll get the lost yardage play back. Now they'll mark it on the 47, and we'll be 3rd and 6.
big first down. Even though it's early like this, this is a really big play right here. See, they've got McClendon covering Brady out here. That's an interesting matchup right there.
Brady wide left. They're going to him, and he's open, and he makes the catch down at the 20, and he's still on his feet all the way down to the 14-yard line. Just a go route, and he beat his man, had a step on him, and Javen put it exactly on his helmet. Great catch, great throw by Javen for about a 40-yard pass play and a first down for Higginbotham Paint and Body, and we are now in the Judge Stephanie Hewell red zone.
When I said that's an interesting matchup, that's exactly what I meant, what happened.
Javen takes it himself up the middle with a little hole. They'll collapse on him at the 11-yard line. Let's see how much they'll give him. They're going to give him a solid 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7. We're on the ball. The nose of the ball is almost touching the 10.
To respond with this drive and score to tie this game would be huge for our mindset.
Javen takes it, gives it Jakari with a hole, and he's going to drive in there. Jakari, between guard and tackle, not touched. I could see it from here. It opened up. It was 10 foot wide on a 10-yard run by Jakari, and he just flew through the hole and showed that speed to put 6 on the board with 8:30 to go in the first quarter. The Blue Devils strike back.
Exactly what Elbert County needed. Extra points and everything matters in this thing.
So our PAT, all points count. And it is good. So with 8:30 after the PAT, we're knotted at 7 with only 3 minutes and 3.5 minutes off the clock, and both teams have already scored a touchdown. What is this night going to be?
A full menu of delicious items and soft drinks are on sale featuring
Very good looking drive there. We
all proceeds go to the
almost had no receivers out on 3 plays running it, and then we opened it up immediately and spread it. And believe it or not, their secondary has given up some yardage this year. The thing about Athens Academy, though, they can score kind of whatever they need to score.
Yeah, Stuart, we got to keep this game tight. We can't let them get comfortable, and we can't let them break off the big plays. We've got to make them drive the thing, because if they have to drive it, we want this game shortened up. That's what we really want.
We need some 3 and outs for Bill Daughtry for sure. If we could get a couple, 3 of them, that would be huge. Now they dribble it again just like they did the first time, and they're going to pick it up this time, and we're going to let him get loose, and we're going to grab him as he crosses the 40. Tyler Turman and Jose Rodriguez saved a touchdown.
That was McClendon. They have 4 kids that can literally take it to the house, Jakari Barnett style, and they have 4 of them that have that kind of breakaway speed, and they're elusive. They don't run with as much power as they just make you miss.
So after we'll call it about a 10-yard return, but he was a step from getting a touchdown. So it's 1st and 10 from the 42 for the Spartans. Now they've got 2 receivers right wide instead, and they're moving that number 2 Jeremiah Wingfield. They give it to him, and he's going to be stopped after about 3 yards, and 6 or 7 Devils pile up on him. I don't know who made the tackle, but it looks like Riante's in there.
Wow.
That's a surprise.
Surprise and a great thing. So once again, I've just noticed the place we've been attacked most of the season, they're going at again. It's on our left side out there.
We know that MRI, I never heard the results, so obviously it was not bad, so that's a good thing. So they give it to number 2 again, following his blockers, runs low to the ground with a lot of power, but he'll be short of a first down, and we're going to have a 3rd and short. No, they're going to call it a first down. So no 3 and out for Bill Daughtry. They just love to run that power football.
Just getting on our edge, sort of between the tackle and the guard right out there, and got to have somebody step up on that line of scrimmage and fill that hole a little bit. Quarterback will run the ball some now, but they are wide this time.
2 left, 1 right. Empty set. They put McClendon in motion. They don't even have we don't have anybody covered over there. We got a receiver, 2 receivers, 1 going long, and Pop Gurley's trying to get him, and he does. Or Jarrell Sims. I'm sorry, Jarrell run him down. He didn't see Jarrell coming. Big Jarrell runs him down back at the 45-yard line for a 7 or 8 yard loss. They had a receiver uncovered, and we tried to run over there, and we had 2 receivers open at the 10-yard line. He just didn't have time to get the ball to him, and that's how you attack that offense right there. Back to pass, looking, fires down the middle deep to a man trying to break open, and Travis barely touched his jersey. Travis McClendon, that was, I know they call him that, but that was so petty. He just brushed his jersey with his hand. I mean, he didn't even pull the jersey, and they called pass interference, and the ball was overthrown by 5 yards. That's pathetic.
Yeah, that was tough. That's a tough call right there on a ball that was well overthrown with no chance at all to make a play on it. Tough call.
Or is it on them?
No, it's on the
that's
Devils,
going back
and,
to mark it off from there.
That just took away our
our
so sack and puts him back under the chain. He's going to be second and really short. I don't know where he thinks he's going to mark it right now. That's not exactly 15 yards where he put it down, but that's the way balls are marked in high school these days.
So they mark it on our 41, so they'll be 2nd and 1. 6:34 left in the first quarter. We're tied 7-7. The Athens Academy Spartans' first trip to the Granite Bowl, first trip to play the Devils ever. Under center now, in the I formation. They give it to number 2, and he's got some blocking, and he bounces outside, and we're going to grab him and really try to wrestle him down as he crosses the 30 for another first down, down to the 29. That running game is, boy, they really block us. They really make holes, and they're really pushing us back in the middle right now.
Yeah, when they go to our left side, we're just getting outmanned over there, and we don't really look like we've got enough people on that edge out there to make the play.
1st and 10 from our 28. Put a man in motion in the I formation. They give it to number 2 again, and he's following his blocker. He's got some room out there on the edge down to our 23-yard line. So they're just getting 7 and 8 yards. And remember, we had them 2nd and 16.
Sure, they that time took the tight end, stepped him off the line of scrimmage, sent him in motion, and then they literally had 3 people with 4 people blocking, and there's just no way that we're going to have to adjust to that and try to funnel this stuff inside.
2nd and 4. Twins right, 1 left. Now they're in shotgun, and the running back is just a step away from the quarterback to his left. Now they're going to run Wildcat, and we're going to get him there, and he's only going to get a yard or so. We read that, and somebody blew in from the middle. I think that was Jermaine Sims and Gilbert. Looks like Pop Gurley was off the bottom of that pile as well. Pop Gurley that'll be number 28 tackles for the year.
This looks like the power play they like to run with that tight end in the backfields.
3rd and 2. They've got I formation, only 1 receiver. They put the tight end in motion. They're going to run it that way. And there you go. He's going to get it hit at the 19, which is probably going to be enough for a first down. We played it well, but that's just old school.
It's outnumber you on one side, and Braylon Huff did a good job coming up, making a good tackle. Maybe the best tackle we've made on that all night. But once again, same story, just too many people blocking for enough for us to have an opportunity to get them down over there.
You used to see that in the 80s, I formation with a tight end in motion and a fullback blocking too. Wanting to pass, throws it out in the flat, complete. He breaks the tackle and runs out of bounds close to another first down to our 8-9 yard line. Just throwing short passes. They tried it deep. They called interference on us, which was complete, just petty. And would have been 3rd and 16, by the way. Back in the I formation, one receiver split left. You know what's coming. There's the tight end. He goes in motion. They're going to give it to number 2 again, 8 this time, and he's going to dive and try to get in there, but Malik was chasing him. He couldn't catch him. They get him down at the 2. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first. Clock running. We're knotted at 7, but here comes the Spartans inside the 5. Same play. We hadn't stopped it yet, and they're going to keep running it till we do. And number 8 takes it and just follows that fullback and that tight end and walks in the end zone for another touchdown for a 2-yard run for Jamari Welch, a senior. Just at tight end is very large.
Yeah, and they're just devastating us on the left side of the line of scrimmage. You can just see, but this is a place we've been attacked a little bit. But, hey, everything's big. Let's maybe try to block an extra point here.
Yeah, the kicker is not flashy for sure. The hold is up and no good. Pushed it out to the right. So the score remains Athens Academy 13, Elbert County 7. So the Devils have to answer it once again. But we used to do it when several years ago. I remember when Jake was coaching, when one play worked, when they just rolled their hands, that meant keep running it. And I remember us running the same play 3 or 4 times, and we'd run it until they stopped us. But until we stop it.
That's what you got to do, and that's just good fundamental football. I would look, though, Elbert County's extremely good, our coaching staff, about adjustments. And honestly, it's pretty vanilla about what they're going to do. Now, they've probably got a counter off of that or reverse with McClendon. I'm sure I've seen that. But right now, till you get them, stop them, and not give them 5 to 6 yards of crack, they're not going to do anything else, and they shouldn't.
Spartans to kick. Tyreek is standing on the 14. Jakari's on the 16. And Nate Burton's on the 16. So this time it's a roller all the way down to the 20. Well, let's see, they were offsides. Everybody's walking back. I can't find the white hat.
You know, Stuart, if they and watching them kick these line drive kickoffs, there's a chance now. If Elbert County will block this thing, we can get a seam here. Of course, the only thing you got to be careful of now, they wave the flag off.
My goodness.
I don't know.
So the reason I couldn't find the white hat is because he was over on the sideline, the Spartan sideline. So they throw a flag on the kickoff and wave it off.
Got to be careful though. If he hits this line drive, you don't let it hit you or get behind you and roll down toward the goal line.
This one came off of his foot spinning. It was not end over end, and it had already rolled down about the 20, and they blowed the whistle. Let's see. He can't kick it deep, so this time he kicks it straight down the middle. Tyrekus takes it on the 23 to the 30 to the 35, needs a block, and he'll force his way. There we go.
Yeah, we got
mask.
that. It was a face mask unless he calls something else. And if he didn't call face mask, he missed the face mask.
He crosses the 40. He's run out of bounds around the 42. Let's check the penalty.
They called holding against Elbert County.
On us. And they missed the face mask. So
yeah, Elbert County crowd's on that too, right in front of the. Of course, we know how close you sit, and we're looking straight at it. This referee obviously had something else he was looking at, but he used the face mask to get him out of bounds, and instead of 15 that way, you're going to get 10 the other way. Boy, Danny B would be all over this, wouldn't
He might have to be escorted down to the goal line, and he'll make him stay down there. After the penalty, they'll mark it at the 30, so we'll be 1st and 10 there with 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first. We're trailing 13-7 with the Spartans from Athens Academy. Twins left and right. Javen going to take it himself. No hole at all. They'll give him a yard and a half. Let's say 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 8. They had it spread out trying to take 5 or 6 of the Spartans out of the play, but their linebacker came in and shut the hole down.
That Eccles in there, that big 75, plays both ways. He is a good football player. Boy, no safety deep. Wow.
No, we've got only one receiver, Tyrekus, to the left, and we've got Jakari, and we give it to him with a little hole, and they're going to stop it up again after about a yard gain, trying to get to the second level. But that number 75 in there again on that tackle. He's a big kid and strong.
Stuart, they are blitzing off of a no safety set. I mean, they literally, this is a goal line defense they're using right, just daring us to throw this thing.
Yeah, there's no safety.
We got a tight end that can get out of this bunch right here and hurt them.
Everybody in the box. Now we move, and it's going to cost us 5 yards. Now we're going to be 3rd and 11. So the penalty bug is biting again.
Wow.
Penalty bug's had his teeth in us all year.
Yeah, it has. And tough break on the one. No doubt we moved there. Tough break on the other one, though. Missed call one way, and I honestly, he may have gotten the hole right, but if anything, you got offsetting penalties there. Let's
3rd and 11. Everybody in the box. Javen takes it, looking. He's going to fire over the middle to Brady Dickerson, and the Spartan is holding his hands up because he knew he grabbed him, and they didn't call that, and he held. You know how they hold their hands up. I didn't do anything. But right over the middle, incomplete. A little out in front, so we'll have to punt, be the first punt of the game for either side with 2:23 to go. And we just have to limit their possessions because they are so potent on offense. And not giving up possession right here is.
And McClendon's back deep, and I'm telling you, he is tough. He is a extra great return man. Hard
Got
to
to flip
catch.
the field. We're at our 20 punting. End over end, it's going to bounce at about the 45, and we'll down it at the 48, so they'll have a short field almost at midfield for their high-powered offense coming back on the field. So penalties, again, have stung us and stopped the drive there. So now our defense is right back out on the field. So those 3 and outs on our side is got to be limited. So the Spartans offense ready to go. Twins left, 1 right, 1 back standing beside Johnson, the quarterback. Takes it, gives it to that running back. We're trying to get him. Malik makes a great open field tackle at the 45, grabbed his ankle, and so dropped him for a 2-yard loss. Malik showed his speed there because that back has got some super speed. Malik run him down and grabbed his shoelaces.
Really good defensive play the first time all night. We've done well against that.
Behind the chains they are, 2nd and 11.
Well, this is a tough matchup with McClendon out here for us. McClendon against McClendon.
From their own 46. Now we don't press, wanting to pass. Running a screen to that number 23, and he's got some running room, and he makes a move on us. And then we miss a tackle at the 40, and Malik finally runs all the way across the field and runs him out of bounds at our 38-yard line. He made a really, really good move on Jalen Davis as he coming to make the tackle. He's just so quick. He just turns on a dime.
That was a great call in that situation, Stu, no doubt. Great call by their coaching staff.
Yeah, you could see all the linemen run out there, and we could not react fast enough because there were really no receivers going deep. So now they've got Twins left, one right, empty set, back to pass. He's wanting to go deep. Now we've got pressure on him, and he fires it. I don't know if he's in bounds or not. They're going to say out of bounds at the – he made the catch at the 21, but he couldn't stay in bounds, so it'll be incomplete, and it'll be second down. But you can see that quarterback does not like pressure.
Yeah, and that's going to be the key to the game. We're match up, we sit back, they're going to take the ball down on the field. It's almost a thing where you got to try to put a little more pressure on this, and because they're just a very good offensive football team. Well, they remind me and look a little bit like Westminster from a few years ago.
2nd and 10. McClendon in motion. In shotgun, gives it that number 2 again, and we blow in there, and this time we're going to only give him a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Great defensive play by that side again. Look like Riante, maybe.
Of course, Riante. We've missed him, and he's in on the tackle. He come up from the bottom. He made the initial hit to only give him a yard, so it's 3rd and 10. Our secondary is holding up pretty good right now. They've covered them well, especially on the play before last.
The pressure on the quarterback might be the whole key to us being having a chance to pull an upset here.
Twins right, one left. Shotgun, running back to his left. Back to pass, trying to put some pressure. He fires a little high, but we hit him and he drops the ball. Wow, he caught it. And we really stung him in the chest. That's that Keon Standifer, their 1,000-yard receiver. Now we got a penalty down. Now, who is that going to be on?
Let's see what we got. That was on them holding.
Travis McClendon.
We're going to turn it down and get the football back. McClendon on a great tackle.
I mean,
may have hurt himself a little bit out there.
He put the shoulder pad in his chest, and that 1,000-yard receiver that leads the state couldn't hold on after that contact. So Athens Academy, good job defense. They're going to punt it.
Good job by our defensive staff with some adjustments there.
Tyreek is standing on the 10. I have not. I don't know if Marvin did, but I did not see their punter. High snap. High spiral. And it'll hit and bounce all the way down to the kind of at an angle to the 11-yard line. So our defense holds them. Was that a 3 and out right there?
That was a 3 and out.
Well, Bill Daughtry, you got you one. We need 3 more of those.
Bill, we need you hard into this game tonight. We got to get more possessions against these guys.
And that's the end of your first quarter with your score. Athens Academy 13, Elbert County 7. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Cardiac rehabilitation is now available at Elbert Memorial Hospital. This comprehensive program is for people who are either at risk for heart disease or who have recently experienced cardiac or vascular injury. Our team uses specific exercises and education to help patients make a lifestyle change, adjust to limitations, and live a full life. To learn more about the program, please visit our website at emhcare.net. Exceptional care close to home.
Papa's Pizza to Go, located on the downtown square in Overton. It's back, the buffet, every Monday night from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Or enjoy Papa's Pizza Buffet weekdays for lunch 11:30 to 1:30 and on Saturdays 11 to 2:30 p.m. Anytime is a great time for pizza. And remember, Papa's Pizza to Go is more than just pizza. Subs, salads, wings, calzones, quesadillas, and so much more. Call your order in. Phone 706-213-9950. Papa's Pizza to Go, the best pizza in town.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football. Here on 105.3 WSGC.
Back in the P&J small engine press box for the start of the second quarter, trailing Athens Academy 13-7. Our ball 1st and 10 on the 11 in the air. You cannot make a mistake. We give it to Jakar with a little hole, and he twists and turns and spins up to the 17-yard line. So that's a good first down play of about 7 yards. And we're going to run tempo now.
They are doing something I have not seen done before. They literally are stepping back and then stepping up, and they are playing the entire team on the line of scrimmage. This is like a goal line. There are no safeties.
Everybody's within 5 yards. Javen's got a hole. He's coming down the near side. 30, 35, runs out of bounds to 37. Gaping hole. Easy first down, easy 25-yard run for another Higginbotham and Paint and Body first down. Steve is a special person.
Yeah, he's a kept man, all right.
1st and 10 with tempo. Javen going to take himself with another hole, and he's going to cross the 45 up to the 47. Almost, maybe another first down. Let's see if they move the chains. No, they're going to say it's a yard short. So just like that, from the 11-yard line, we're on our 46. Second and 1.
What we're doing now, Stuart, is we're making these running backs are so quick and fast, make tackles on a 200-pound quarterback. That could pay dividends in the 4th.
Everybody in the box. Javen takes it, crosses the 50, knocks the helmet off of Wingfield, their running back there. Almost their entire offense plays defense. Everybody's running hard. That was a first down for Higginbotham Paint and Body as well. Jakari with a 4-yard run, and everybody's in the box. If that guy does not grab his leg, I'm calling a touchdown for Jakari. In pistol, give it to Jakari again with a little hole. Linebacker comes, and I mean, he just, again, he's going to break this in a minute. He just barely tackled him as he got to the 46-yard line, or he's gone again.
We've got 4, 5, 6 4-yard runs in this game that could have been 50 to 40-yard runs in this game.
10:23 left in the second. We're trailing 13-7. Now we've got a timeout. Timeout Athens Academy, because I know we're running tempo and they're breathing hard. So we'll take a 1-minute break. It's 13-7 in the Granite Bowl. Athens Academy leading right now. But here come the Devils. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Got a job to do around the yard or farm? Then go see P&J Small Engines of Elberton, because you won't beat them when it comes to sales and service of the equipment you need. They carry quality brands like Steel, Snapper, Bobcat, and Grasshopper, and they will work on almost any small engine model. Great deals and great service for the equipment you need. Go by and see Glenn Parham at P&J Small Engines of Elberton, 1069 Hartwell Highway, or phone 706-283-4733. That's 706-283-4733. P&J Small Engines of Elberton.
Bill Daughtry, Attorney at Law, LLC, is honored to support the Elbert County Blue Devils and the Blue Devil Marching Band. Daughtry Law is a general practice law firm specializing in real estate transactions, small business law, probate, and estate planning. They're located at 704 Elbert Street. Call 706-283-5543 to schedule an appointment. Please consider Daughtry Law for your legal needs. Go Big Blue!
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football. Here on 105.3 WSGC.
We had them spread out. Javen tries to take it for 4 or 5 yards. They jump off sides. They got 1 yard. It's 3rd and 4, and they're not going to call that off sides. Wow. Wow.
Well,
3rd and 4.
The Elbert County crowd really responded. He was definitely in the zone.
Javen takes himself with a little lead blocker. This time he gets the first down as he lunges over the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 37 of Athens Academy, and we're opening some holes. Brady Dickerson is leading the charge in front of him, and he's gotten some holes here tonight on the right side of this Athens Academy defensive line.
5 first downs for the Devils. That's exactly what we needed tonight to hold possession of the football. We got a chance to make a drive here and go down and take the lead.
From our 11. Another Higginbotham Paint and Body first down. Empty set. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Javen's going to stop change course, go to the other side. Now they're going to call holding on us. Came to the right side, stopped, went to the other side, showed a lot of quickness there to change directions and had a little hole over there. And when he changed directions, we held somebody apparently. So here comes the penalty bug again. And by the way, we've probably got 5 to their 1.
Yep. And I'll leave it at that.
So now we're way behind the change, and those are just
pretty big football game here for that to be the case right now.
Yeah, those are just killers. Those holdings on first down needing positive yardage. Now we're 1st and 20 from their 47. So we take it, give it to Jakari. Now there's another flag. He'll get down to the 43, maybe. Coaching staff's going to be very frustrated here in a minute.
Well, and
Marion Rammett checks out, and
our kids just start walking back from the time the flag hits the ground. That's
illegal procedure against us declined.
Going to take the play.
Yeah, and make it 2nd and 20.
That's a good choice by their guys right there.
Yeah, so well, now it's 2nd, and now they move it to the 44 and take the play at 2nd now and 17. Jakari in motion. Now it's an empty set. Javen wants to throw it. Now he's going to take it himself, and it was a design play, and he'll run out at the 38-yard line. So we'll have a 3rd and long, and we need to sustain this drive and answer and have a chance to take the lead here. Midway through the 2nd quarter, we're trailing 13-7 with 8:41 left in the 2nd. Penalties, penalties, penalties.
Yeah, it's just sometimes a little hard to understand, but
trips left, 1 right. Javen back to pass, a little pressure across the middle, complete to Brady Dickerson for a huge first down to the 24 on a slant. And he was covered, and Javen put that only where you could have a completion. Brady, almost in a dive, makes a great catch for a Higginbotham paint and body first down. They mark it on the 24, first down. Huge first down.
We have overcome penalties like this all year long, and once again, getting way back in the hole and coming back.
Jakari between guard and tackle, breaks free, crosses the 20, still on his feet, and they'll drive him back, but they'll mark it at the 18-yard line, so a solid 5 or 6 yards on first down. That's always good to get 5 or 6 on first.
Yeah, Jakari's going to look at that one and see something toward the middle of the field that if he could have made one little cut. Boy, Athens Academy is leading this football game. But, boy, they're going to look at the film and say that was really close to something different.
Fake to Jakari. Javen cuts it back up the middle. Twists and turns, rolls over a Spartan down to the 11. They're going to mark it at the 10. So that's enough for another Higginbotham paint and body first down. We have really found something with Javen running the ball.
I still keep on looking at this defense where they've got everybody within 6 yards of the ball, including, but I don't even know that they're playing safeties right now, just linebackers.
And they're all in the box, and we're still getting 5 and 6 yards.
Well, if we get out on one of these, we're going to break one. Need a good first down play right here.
Jakari standing to Javen's right. Gives it to Jakari with a little hole, and they close it as he crosses the 10. There was nothing but green, and that speed on defense, one of those linebackers flew in there and got him from behind. When I thought I was about to call for a touchdown, one guy came in and flying and grabs him. So it's little or no gain there. We're going to call it 2nd and 10.
That was a big play on their part.
Yeah, because that looked like it was fixing to go. Carter Webb split wide left, the only receiver. Everybody in the box. Take it, gives it Jakari with a little hole, and there he goes and blows up the middle. Straight up the middle. Another 10-yard run. Jakari had a hole up the middle, and he flew through it and didn't get touched again. Jakari, boy, he has changed in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
And once again, I'll say everything matters, extra points. We got a shot at taking the lead right here.
Make I have myself too loud. Hard not to be. PAT, they jump. I think we're going to, now it's 13-13 now with 6:31 to go on a 10-yard run by Jakari up the middle, and they're all in the box. So that shows you we're doing some blocking, and that's why we've had some other teams put some points up against them, because their defense has got some holes in it, and it looks like we found some right now.
The bad thing there, we just drilled the extra point, and now we got to try to get it again to make it count.
13-13. We just drove it from the 11-yard line. 89-yard drive.
That's in contention for the drive of the game.
Now we got another flag. Offsides, Athens Academy.
What are we going to do?
Now we're going to go for two.
Go for two?
Well, they're going to move it to the 2-yard line. That's what it looks like. Javen's going out on the field. Let's see if Athens Academy calls timeout. That may be what they're wanting to do, make them use a timeout here, I guess. But they are down to the 1.5 yard mark, and as much as we've been running it and pretty much at will, we're going to take a chance here early in the game to take a 2-point lead. Javen going to take it himself, and he'll dive in there. Touchdown. They raise him arms. I want a touchdown. A successful 2-point conversion to make it 15-13. They stopped him at the goal line, and he just dove and stuck the ball out to convert on to 2 points. So now, 89-yard drive. We score 8 on that possession to make it 15-13. I don't know. Athens Academy may have come over here and thought they were going to just run up down the field on the Blue Devils, but they don't understand what our Blue Devils are without turnovers. We have no turnovers this year. Our record's just a little different.
Yeah, the penalties and the things that have really hurt us this season, if you get those under control a little more, then we're a pretty good football team. But Athens Academy is just loaded with offense. As a matter of fact, here I go again, but this is just the way I am. This kickoff, you can't let them take the ball and run it back 60 or 70 yards right here, because they are explosive. This is almost one that I'll sacrifice the ball at the 35 to keep it away from those 3 guys down there.
We've bounced it so far. Let's see what we do this time. This time we're going to pooch it down there at the 25, and he's going to run it, and we're going to run him out somewhere around the 37-yard line. There comes another flag.
Same guy called interference, just threw it from 20 feet away from the referee standing on the sideline in front of the play.
And this one's going to be bad.
Yep, this is going to hurt.
Personal foul against ELBERT County. I don't know what happened. I just saw him run out of bounds. The next thing I know, here comes
Shannon's asking why the guy 30 yards down the field's making the call with a white hat and another standing 5 yards from the play.
So now they're going to get the ball at our 45.
Yeah, that's tough with 6:26. These guys can score from anywhere.
Just incredible. The coaching staff has just got to be completely frustrated. The penalties we've had tonight, and we've had to overcome some, and they've just cost us field position. This is twice they've got to start at the 50 or better because of penalties. Yeah, so he actually run out of bounds at the 35. So if no penalty, we got them right where we wanted them. Instead, now they're at midfield. Short field for this team is pretty tough on you. But anyway, 6:26 left to go in the second. We're leading 15-13. Johnson, 2 receivers left, takes it, gives it to that running back. He cuts it back up the middle, and we'll hit him after about 3 or 4 yards. We're really playing that play a lot better now. Hasn't thrown the ball a whole lot, and when he has, he only has 1 completion, I think. Is that right, Marvin?
Got 2 completions, 23-yarder and an 8-yarder. One was the little screen pass that went for 23.
Same formation. Same play. The quarterback takes it this time straight up the middle, and we're going to have to chase him down as he is really flying down the field. Not super speed,
but just a good play.
Yeah, he run the same play, but this time he pulls it. Of course, everybody goes to the running back, and now we're going to chase him all the way down to the 5-yard line. So now here's Athens Academy, just like that.
Yeah.
Less than a minute of possession on this drive, and they are down. They're going to mark it on the 6.
Boy, the kickoff and the penalty on the kickoff really changes the look of the first half.
Now back to that I formation. Here comes the tight end going to run to the right, and they'll follow him in there. And there they go, number 2, and he cuts it back up, and we're going to stop him short this time. He only got a couple of yards. They'll mark it at the 4, so it'll be 2nd and goal. Love a turnover right here. Clock at 5:17. We got a 2-point lead, 15-13, and a battle with an undefeated ranked number 1 team, private school, Athens Academy. Johnson.
Well, and that's not a surprise from that side, that call right there. And they're going to say we were offsides.
Yep.
No, are they going to call something the other way? No way. No, that's not going to happen.
Offside, so now it'll be half the distance. They'll be at the 2.5-yard line now. My spotter says that was not a personal foul, that the coach got ran into, and they thought it was a late hit over there.
Well, yeah, it could have been because the guy called it was 30 yards away from it.
I formation. Here comes the same play. This time the quarterback's going to take it, and he drives in there just over the goal line, but it's a touchdown for Athens Academy to make it 19-15. Now let's see what they do here.
Tough break for the Blue Devils right there, and terrible thing on the sideline.
Yeah, those just changed the momentum. We had the momentum, and then something like that just jerks it away from you, and you've really done nothing wrong, but that momentum is key, and they're going to try for 2 right here. 2 receivers left. Number 2 standing a foot away from the quarterback, now maybe a yard. They put a man in motion. Quarterback takes it, going to give it to that tailback, and Gilbert Fortson comes in there and really hits him, but it's right after he crosses the goal line, so it's a 2-point conversion to make it 21-15, Athens Academy. So we have a 2-point lead, and it goes to
we've got a hurt kid down on the field, too.
Official timeout.
Yep. Can't say who that is, but we'll take a PJ Therapy Brad Lavender injury timeout. With 4:44 to go in the second quarter, we're trailing 21-15. Take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Sprains, strains, or pain, we've got your fix. PJ Therapy has been serving Blue Devil Nation for over 30 years. Now in their new location, 333 Hurt Street, 2 doors up from the public library. It is the patient's choice where they do therapy when therapy is ordered. Take control of your healing with PJ Therapy. Call PJ Therapy at 706-213-8506. Brad Lavender and staff are ready to help you today.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football here on 105.3 WSGC.
Back in the Granite Bowl, P&J Small Engine Press Box, where your score is the Spartans 21, Blue Devils 15. We still have the injured player down. They've now stood him up. That is that Malik? I can't tell.
It's either 9 or 5.
Yeah, it's either Braylon or Malik. I can't. My vision is so deteriorated.
It looks a lot better now, though. He's moving pretty good. Don't know what happened, of course. I'll leave it there. Is that may be Jalen. Well, then a 9 and a 5 is tough to see on those dark uniforms.
Yep, and the 5 and 9 look just alike. I really can't.
Well, that's where we missed Danny on the sideline.
Well, I think that's number 9.
I think so too.
Yep, so that's Braylon Hub.
10th grader, bright future for Elbert County.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we need a good run back right here, Stu. Need to get back in it. We've got 4:44. They're playing on the line of scrimmage. We could burn them deep with something, but what we want to do now is attack until we get the ball to start the second half.
I'm actually expecting an onside kick during this game.
Yep, good call, Stu. Hey, you've been around me too long.
Not kicking it deep. Tyrekus on the 8. And the kick is short, and it'll be taken on a bounce. Oh, look, by Tyrese. He had to turn around and pick it up. Got a little room. He cuts it back up the middle. He may get to the 25, and that'll be all. The ball took a weird bounce when it hit the ground, and he had it kind of bounced off of him, and he had to take a couple steps backwards to get the ball, and then by then, you know what happened. So he did good to get to the 25. So we'll have the ball 1st and 10 on our 25. With only 4:36 left in the first half, we're trailing 21-15 to this undefeated Athens Academy team that's in first place.
Elbert County needs to make sure right here at this point now, we don't want to hand them something. Just run your offense right here. Don't try to make a play that could hurt us.
Split. Javen takes it himself, a little hole. He'll pick up maybe a yard or two. We had twins left and right stacked. That play has worked a good bit so far in the first half. Only 2 yards there, 2nd and 8.
Hickman closing in on 100 yards for rushing in the first half.
So now we've got everybody in the box again. We've only got one receiver. Jakari trying to bounce outside, and he had a huge hole up the middle and couldn't see it because of all the Spartans, and don't know if he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No, he'll get back to the 25 maybe, so we'll be 3rd and 10. So obviously the Spartans have made an adjustment to stop that play, but there was a hole there. He just couldn't see it.
Yeah, there's way too much time left here. 3:30 to go in the half, and we're deep down here with those skill guys they've got.
Yeah, this is a huge 3rd down. We have got to keep the ball moving so we don't have to punt it from way down here. Back to pass, and we fire. And it's incomplete, and they're not going. Now I was thinking to say, if you don't throw that flag, they were just about tackled Brady before he got the ball, and now that's now the coaches is getting one too on the other side of the field.
And I can tell you right now that coach is really way out of the race. He got a gimme interference early in this game. It led to a touchdown, and that was a tackle out there.
Yeah, that was a tackle, and now their coaching staff over there is really
that could be
not being
that could
Christian
be 30 yards there, Stuart.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interference and a non-spiritual penalty on the coach.
I can't believe a guy that was the beneficiary of a call not nearly as close to interference as that is gonna argue an interference call.
Yeah, it was blatant. So they'll move the ball up to the 40 to give us a Higginbotham paint and body 1st down. And I don't know if that was a sideline warning, I think.
Oh, that's what they're going to call. Well, he was, yeah, probably, because he was about 8 yards on the field throwing his hands up about the interference call. So
3:14 to go. We're trailing 21-15. 1st and 10 from the 40. Complete all the way over to, I don't see who that is. Oh, that's Antonio. That's Antonio Brown. on the far sideline. Can't see over there. Can't see anywhere, actually. So 8-yard completion, 2nd and 2 now. He picked that ball almost off the grass. It didn't lack much. They're all in the box, almost off sides. They give it to Jakari with us. He probably got enough for a first down. They start pushing him back, and he breaks through that. There's nobody there.
Just have not seen what this defense, and you got to think at halftime, if they stay in this, I know Coach Jarvis has got some plays for this, just never seen, and it wouldn't surprise me if Brady Dickerson's part of it.
Nobody in the box. Javen takes it himself. He's going to have to run outside. No blocker. Now he cuts it back up the middle and gets big yardage up to down to the 40. That was a Higginbotham paint and body first down on that last play. Exactly 2 yards to pick the first down up. And that's a big 9 yards down to the Spartans 40. 2nd and 1. 2:11. Clock running. We're trailing 21-15.
We probably couldn't ask for much better than this against this football team to start.
Nobody in the box. Again, we give it to Jakari. He's going to try to cut it back up the middle, and he makes a great move, and he's fighting his way down to the 25. And then they push him out of bounds with 2 officials there way late and no flag.
Yeah, that was late, but I'm going to have to back off of this a little bit, Stuart. It's good run that time by Jakari, tough run.
He stiff-armed the guy, and he held on to his arm, but he held on for 5 yards. Down to the 25, 1st and 10. Javen gives it to Jakari again with a big hole, and he cuts it, crosses the 20, down to the 17 for a solid 7 or 8 yards. They're really opening holes at the guard and tackle position.
Tackled by number 20, Jalen Welch.
Cam Artister and Hewling and Landon Williams and Kyle Burton and Jalen Dye are really showing them what's up.
Great job by our offensive line for sure, Steve.
2nd and 3. Jalen going to take it himself for the little hole, and he pushes, breaks free, and they're still piling on him at the 13-yard line, but it's enough for a first down for Higginbotham Paint and Body. I'm really getting tired. I'm going to have to get me a recording where I can just hit the button.
Minute 19. Just need to run our offense here.
I feel like I'm stuttering. 1st and 10. We give Jakar with no hole this time. We're just going to have to take what we can get. Probably no gain, but we're down on the 13 or 14. Only a minute 3 left. Elbert County takes a timeout. So will we. We're trailing 21-15, but we're in the Judge Stephanie Hewell red zone. You're listening in Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Have a project you're working on? Are you looking for materials for your new house or remodeling? Then Lake Russell Building Supply has what you need. Whether you're a contractor or you do it yourself, they offer every type of building material to fit your needs. Everything from lumber, shingles, doors, sheetrock, and so much more. Lake Russell Building Supply is a family-owned business with good people that are always happy to help serve you. They have been proudly serving the Elberton community since 2005. Come on and give them a visit at 575 Parkway Drive in Elberton, or give them a call at 706-283-0992. That's Lake Russell Building Supply, your local building supply headquarters.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football, here on 105.3 WSGC.
Back in the Granite Bowl with a minute 3 left in the second quarter, trailing 21-15, but it is 2nd and 8 from the 12. That's the Athens Academy 12.
Huge drive right here, Stu. We got an opportunity to get the ball second half if we can convert here.
Javen takes it, fakes a toss, takes it, going to cut back to the middle, crosses the 5. Is he going to make it? He fumbled the ball. Did he fumble the ball?
Yep. And
Javen had turned diagonally across the field and crossed the 5.
Into the end zone. I think they're going to say it's into the end zone. He's going to put the ball out on the 20.
And had the ball out again, way out from his body, and he fumbles it. And we're fixing to take the lead. Javen fumbles. We said no turnovers this tonight. Cannot have turnovers, and that's been one of our problems this year is turnovers for sure.
Great drive to come out like we did out of there after a tough luck penalty deal that got us back behind, but that really hurts right there. Do get the ball start second half. Don't want to give up anything big right here. We got 54 seconds, and they may be willing to just sit on it here, although with those guys they've got, I'd give them a chance.
They're going to throw it deep at least once, maybe twice. So they're in shotgun with two receivers. They take it, give it to that running back, and he's got a little hole out there, and he's going to hit the far sideline, and we're finally going to make a shoestring tackle by Santavius Willis up at the 39-yard line, or he's gone again. That number 2 has got some wicked speed. Back, throws a little receiver screen out, blocked, and we'll hit him and go out of bounds at the 46-yard line. That was at number 23, your receiving leader of the state. Down to 36 seconds, and we take a timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Heart EMC is so much more than an energy bill that comes in the mail. It's the place where I live, with the friends and neighbors I trust. And the energy we pay for doesn't go to profit. It goes back to the members and connects us all to a different kind of power. The power of community and information. That's why whenever I have a question about energy, whether it's about efficiency, safety, or even technology, I contact Heart EMC, my local energy experts, by calling 1-800-241-4109.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football, here on 105.3 WSGC.
38 seconds left in the second quarter. We drive the ball 75 or 73 yards, and Javen had a huge hole and was about to, he may not have made it, but he was probably at the 2-yard line and drops the ball, and they recover in the end zone. Just kind of jerks the momentum straight out from your gut. And now the Spartans are all the way up to their 44-yard line with 38 seconds, and we've already seen they can score in 3 seconds. So they've got 3 receivers now, and all 3 of them are elite. We've got 4 in the secondary standing on our 40 to prevent it. Another receiver screen. They're going to try to block us, and we'll run them out at our 41. Yeah. Stops the clock again with 33 seconds. So that only took 5 seconds, and they're throwing the receiver screens all the way across the field.
Yeah, and
they're going to try to get their 10 yards or so and run out of bounds, and they're just like that. They're on our 42. First time they've threw it like this. This is their 2-minute offense, apparently. Empty set, another receiver screen, and we're going to run him out at the 32-yard line. Now only 26 seconds left.
Moving the ball a little too quick for me, Stuart.
Yeah, but we're playing prevent to keep them from getting behind us, so they're just taking what we'll give them. Yeah, Jose hit him pretty hard as he went out of bounds. Now we've got 3 receivers again, the same formation. The quarterback looking to the sideline, doesn't know what the play is. The clock's still sitting at 26 and won't start.
Boy, this would be devastating to give up a score right here.
So they're confused, so they have to take a timeout. Quarterback was not sure on what the play was, so they'll discuss it. We'll take another 30-second break. 21-15, Athens Academy. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Have a project you're working on? Are you looking for materials for your new house or remodeling? Then Lake Russell Building Supply has what you need. Whether you're a contractor or you do it yourself, they offer every type of building material to fit your needs. Everything from lumber, shingles, doors, sheetrock, and so much more. Blake Russell Building Supply is a family-owned business with good people that are always happy to help serve you. They have been proudly serving the Elberton community since 2005. Come on and give them a visit at 575 Harmony Drive in Elberton or give them a call at 706-283-0992. That's Blake Russell Building Supply, your local building supply headquarters.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football here on 105.3 WSGC.
So they run a little outside right tackling, and we cover it pretty good, trying to catch us off guard in a wide spread offense, but we make the tackle at the 30, down to 18 seconds. They're up to the line. They spike it. So it'll be now 2nd and 10, ball on our 30-yard line. No, I'm sorry, on our 27-yard line. Not capable of a field goal from here. They called the timeout because the chains were still, I don't know what they were doing, but they were over here. They had to get over there and get in position. 13 seconds for trailing 21-15.
Boy,
2nd and 10.
Got two great wide receivers and a quarterback that can bat. I would be worried about that back coming out of the backfield and throwing to him.
He's so quick and he's shifty and he can turn on. He reminds me of a running back at Georgia.
And they may go deep in the end zone as well.
Yeah,
just to
try to get a penalty or something.
We've seen that.
So they're in shotgun with the back beside the quarterback. He's back to pass. Now he's throwing it down the middle, and it's intercepted by Jose, and he's got a little blocking. Can Jose get some speed right and turn it across the 50 down to the 47 of Athens Academy with only 3 seconds? So a pick for Jose, I think probably his 3rd of the year. Actually, his 4th. That'll be Jose's 4th interception this year.
Big play.
So now we've got an opportunity to throw one more bomb out there.
And I think that's exactly what we've got to do. We've got to go up in the air too and try to make something happen. You don't do it in the flats though. You go deep. And for the first time all night, they've got people deep in the secondary.
Yeah.
Be interested to see if they stay with that in the second half. That it's done a good job in some ways.
Kind of interested to see what this play is.
Well, they
are. We've not seen it. They've got secondary players back at the 15-yard line as they should. Javen back to pass, no pressure. Now he's just going to fire it, and it's in amongst a lot of 2 Blue Devils, but they knock it down at the goal line. So our score at half, Athens Academy 21, Elbert County 15. We had a turnover, or we would at the goal line, or we would be leading this thing. So Athens Academy come in here with a lot of confidence, undefeated #1, and they've showed up here at the Granite Bowl and found out that we a little bit more than they expected. So again, your halftime score, Athens Academy 21, Elbert County 15. We'll take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back with a Piedmont Propane Services halftime show. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Trust your hometown experts at Higgins.
Principal, Mr. Josh Ryder, we present to you the Elbert County Blue Devil Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Miss Ainsley McNeese and Mr. Corey Hobson. Majorette coach is Leanne Lane, color guard coach is Camilla Long, and percussion instructor is Marquez Hood. On the field, the band is led by drum major Zuri Reed. For this year's halftime performance, the Blue Devil Band presents their 2024 show, To the Moon and Back, featuring musical selections of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, Moon Dance by Van Morrison, Climbing to the Moon, and Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars. We hope you enjoy as we take you on a musical journey to the moon and back. Drum major Zuri Reed, is your band ready? You may now take the field. Ladies and gentlemen, we present your Elbert County Blue Devil Marching Band. Now, joining the field are 8th graders from Elbert County Middle School Band as part of our annual 8th grade band night. These students perform in multiple groups at ECMS, including the concert band, jazz band, and pep band. Some 8th grade students have even already joined the Blue Devil band members as 8th grade marchers. These young musicians are the future of our high school band, and tonight is a special opportunity for them to experience performing on the field under the Friday night lights. Please welcome these students as we play through some of our stand tunes. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the ECMS 8th grade band and your Elbert County Blue Devil Marching Band.
At this time, we would like to announce the winner of the Vahan bracelet donated by Tina's Jewelry that the band boosters sold as a fundraiser. The winner of the Vahan bracelet
Last 2 minutes of the game, we fumbled in the end zone to take the lead, and then Athens Academy threw an interception for us to hold the lead where it was, and Jose brought it all the way back to the 40. One man tackled him, and if he hadn't made that tackle, we'd still be in the lead. So a lot of things happened in the last 2 minutes. So this is the Piedmont Propane Services halftime show, and they've added 3 minutes to the clock as the teams have not made it back on the field yet. Again, it was senior night. I went through the seniors. That's a, this day and time, it's a great feat to graduate in 4 years of sports, and most of these kids do more than one thing.
Yeah.
And accolades to them, and accolades to the Rotary Club for our hot dogs and baked beans. And eating those baked beans was probably one of the worst decisions I've made today.
Let's do it
But
something.
they sure were good.
It's something we're going to have to live with the rest of this game, and we'll have to regroup and get a new game plan next week. But we can't turn the chili dogs down. So
No, can't do that.
that's become a tradition
Yep.
with us. And Stuart,
Chili dogs has actually become an obsession.
oh, it's much more than that with me, I can tell you. And Connie Head just a few days ago did some of her homemade chili, and I'm telling you something. It's up in contention, I'm telling you that. But, yeah, this is a great high school football game. I know we came in expecting, we were big, some said 3-4 touchdowns, and one guy had us a little closer. This is a great team. I'm not going to get into recruiting. I'm not going to do any of that. It's just a great football team. The rules are what they are. And Prince Avenue, same thing. But for the Elbert County team, who has had probably this team in all of my years, and I go back way back into the 60s watching football in the Granite Bowl, this may be the most unlucky football team I've ever seen.
Without question.
We're much better. People, I guarantee their coach knew we were a problem when he came in, because we have been so penalized, had such bad luck. And once again, we literally are on the 6-inch line, reaching the ball across the goal line and get it stripped from behind. We're that close to having the lead with the football to start the second half. The one thing I will say, Stuart, that's concerning to me, I don't know why this is the case. We have struggled in opportunities to come out in the second half of the first possession. I mean, we literally, you can go back and look at it, and we've had very few times when we even knocked the first down out. For us to win this football game tonight, I really believe we have to get this lead back where they play with the ball to regain the lead, not to extend the lead.
I also think scoring would be huge, but we have to sustain a drive.
Yeah.
And hold on to the football a while and keep their offense on the sideline and wear them down some more. But you need, Blue Devil fans, remember, we beat Wesleyan, and Wesleyan's a really good football team, and as of right now, we are their only loss.
Yeah, and for Blue Devil Nation out there, this is different because these teams will be power rated. Now, I don't know how these guys that do this will say if a number one ranked team as good as Athens Academy, we stay in this football game, that's got to give some points to Elbert County simply because you think about the SEC and whether they think there's an SEC bias. The fact of the matter, if you put a bunch of them in there, a bunch of them going to stay in there. And that's just the facts of the matter. And we're in a tough region. We've got at least 3 teams or 4 teams that have a really good opportunity to go into the tournament, I think, and play well if the opportunity. Now, Athens Academy will go to the private school side. We'll go to the public school side. But that's a lot for another day. The big thing right now is to take this opening drive, and I think it starts with this opening kickoff return for field position.
So they've reset the clock to 12 minutes, and both teams are on the field. Athens Academy has set the ball on the tee, and we're about ready for second half action from the Granite Bowl. Athens Academy 21, Elbert County 15. And I think this is, we haven't run one back all year. This would be a great time for that. So they kick, and they'll kick a low line drive. It's taken at the 20 by Nate Burton. He's got a little hole, and somebody comes in high, almost helmet to helmet at the 36-yard line. Takes him down there. No, that was Jose Rodriguez that has four interceptions this year with some return yards too. He's probably got 200 return yards on those 4 interceptions.
Has a real knack to be around the football. Let's remember, he's a junior. He's coming back. Look for him to be a guy could be in contention for some all-region, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him playing wide receiver some next year.
Well, he's definitely found his niche at cornerback.
Got to reestablish ball possession, Stuart, as you said, and go on a long drive, be methodical, keep these kids playing defense, not offense.
1st and 10 from the 36. Empty set. 3 receivers left. Javen going to take it himself with a hole straight up the middle, and there he goes, and they're going to hold on to him and drag him down as he crosses the 45. So the first play of the second half is about a 25-yard run up the middle for Javen. I was scanning the field for the yellow flags because usually when we have a big play, we get a penalty, but none this time. So a first down.
Read option is really giving them trouble, and we are so close, we've said it all night, to breaking something in that secondary.
Now we give it Jakari up the middle. Nowhere to go. He'll get a yard or two maybe. They'll mark it at the 39 of the Spartans. So we open the second half with a big run by our quarterback. And now we'll be 2nd and 8 from the 39 of the Spartans. Just underway in the third quarter. We're trailing 21-15, but believe me, we are in this game against the number 1 team and undefeated. Javen tosses it, fakes the toss, throws it wide to a wide open. Oh, and it's intercepted. Colson Brown was wide open. I thought it was thrown to Colson. Instead, he threw it to the right side. Or he intended for Colson. He was 10 yards open, threw it to the wrong receiver, and the Spartans intercepted at the 7-yard line. Just a little underthrown, but he was covered. He'd have had to throw a perfect pass, but he missed the wide open receiver. And I mean wide open.
Second tough break again for these Blue Devils. Just have a hard time getting them. Got to really step up on defense here now. If we can just hold them to the field position, remember now, don't need them to score first in this game and put us more than a touchdown behind.
In I formation. Here we go with the same play we've seen all night. And he'll take it, and we stuff it about they'll mark it at the 9. Let's see, they'll mark it at the 9. So we have defended that play a lot better since the beginning of the second quarter. He only gets 2.5, 3 yards there. We really need to keep him on this end of the field, but that's 2 turnovers in this game, and we knew we couldn't have any turnovers. So we're having to fight that and the penalties. Same formation. The quarterback keeps it, and here he comes. He done this earlier, and he's going to cross the 30, run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Good play by Destin Gray. He grabs the quarterback by the jersey and keeps him from running into the granite wall. That's the second time the quarterback's kept it in that formation, and we bid again. So a big play all the way up to the 37-yard line. So they're out of their hole.
Yeah, it really hurt. That was tough then.
And I expect them to really run the ball now for the rest of the game, to run that clock. They give it to number 2. He cuts back up.
Oh, good tackle.
Jarrell Sims stops him dead on the line of scrimmage. No gain. Gilbert Fortson, Malik as well. That's the same play that went for the touchdown in the first possession of the football game.
Yeah, that was a really good play, but let's see, we've had trouble on second down some here now.
2nd and 9, they give him a yard just underway. Well, it was just underway. We're already down to 9:33 in the third quarter, trailing 21-15. Johnson gives it that number 2 again. He cuts it back up the field, and we'll pick him up. Airborne at the 44. He'll get 5. It'll be 3rd and short. Let's see where they mark it.
Huge play right here.
Yep, they mark it at the 43, so we got 3rd and 3.
They're making us honest with that bootleg that he's faking off of that run, so that makes it tough. But right here is a chance to make a big play on defense and get that ball back.
Krishan Stribling checks in late. I formation. The quarterback takes it, and they're probably going to give it to him. I don't know. It may be a half a yard short.
One guy's got it marked a whole lot better than the other, and he's the one marking it. I think that's short. 4th down. Let's see if they go for it. They may go here.
Oh, yeah, they're
going up quick.
Same play. I'm sure the quarterback just takes it and keeps it himself. 4th and a half a yard. They put the tight end in motion, trying to draw us off sides, and we didn't bite. Quarterback looking around. What are they going to do? The play clock's down to 5. They take it. Bad snap, and we almost had him in the backfield, but he'll pick up a yard.
By half a foot.
mean a yard. We had him by the jersey behind the line of scrimmage, and he pulled free. Malik had him, and he's got such powerful legs, and he just jerked away from that. And we still stopped him for a yard, but that was enough for, and I mean he got it by a half a yard. So no 3 and out for Bill Daughtry. We needed 3 more. 1st and 10 from their own 47. Crucial drive here. 7:58 clock running. We're trailing by 6. We've got to stop them on this possession.
Man coverage on that great wide receiver over there.
Quarterback's going to take it himself, and we missed the tackle, and he's coming to the near sideline, and we're going to hit him and drive him back, but they'll forward progress to the 45 of Devils. So just like Javen does, he just took the snap and came to this sideline with a little blocking and picked up 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
Well, quarterback really giving us trouble here. You wonder at some point when they're going to go deep to that all-state wide receiver. You just know that it's in there. They're looking for that matchup right now. They've got something right there, Stewart, on our safety with a lot of room.
Twins right, 1 left. Johnson fires the receiver screen to that outstanding receiver, and he makes a man miss. And there he goes. We just called it. That's where he gets all of his yardage. He does not get his yardage from deep passes. He takes a receiver screen and he's so fast and quick, and just like that, a 47-yard pass play to that 1,000-yard receiver, Keon Standifer, and just like that, it's 27-15.
We were way off the ball, about 15 yards with a safety up on him, which is a tough matchup for a safety with that kid with that speed. But what really hurt is we came up to make the tackle and just whiffed on it, and he just ran right by him.
Yeah, he just stopped on a dime, just like those great running backs do, and we flew right by him. So they're going for 2. The quarterback keeps it, nowhere to go, and we'll stop that. So now it's 27-15 with 6:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. We've got plenty of time for sure, but we've got to stop them at some point, and we've got to score 2 touchdowns. They're just so powerful running the ball. They've got great skill players. If you want to see some speed, when number 23 just caught that ball, he turned on the jets, and I mean, he's got more than track speed. So the opening kickoff was crucial. This possession is ultimately crucial.
Yeah, once again, Stuart, we had an opportunity down here, and now we can't panic. Now we still got enough clock, even though we're almost out of the 3rd. We've still got enough clock here. We just need to get this game back to within a touchdown where one drive can win it for us. We've got to do something on this drive.
Yeah, we missed a man wide open. If Javen could have found him, that's an easy touchdown, and it changes the outlook. Another line drive taken by the back up to the 35. That was Jose Rodriguez again. And he'll bring it up 15 yards, starting exactly where we just did. So Offense has got to move the ball and score on this possession without question, and then we've got to stop them. So the Blue Devils up to the ball. Let's see if the Spartans still remain in the box. And we have really done a great job blocking them. They've been in the box all night, and we're still getting positive yardage on the ground. Tyrekus and Carter Webb wide right. Jakari's your running back. Javen takes it, gives it Jakari with a little hole, and they'll stop. Now he's still on his feet fighting to the 37-yard line, maybe the 38-yard line, which will be a good 4 yards.
A lot of 4-yard runs for Jakari, but we may be leaving a little bit out there on the field tonight because he's a couple of feet away from doing something big. Let's see if the Blue Devils get a break here.
Jakari needs a block. He cuts it back upfield, crosses the 40 to the 40. They're going to give him the 43, so we'll have a 3rd and 2.5. Huge 3rd and 2.5. Huge. Running tempo. We're already set to go. Tyrekus, your lone receiver to the right. Everybody's in the box. We get it to Jakar with a little hole, and he'll break free, and he breaks to the far sideline. Now, can he outrun 12? At the 30, the 25. They'll take his legs out at the 21. There's what we knew was coming. He broke through, got to the second level, and they had the angle on him, but a big 35-yard run, or almost 40-yard run. We'll call it a 35-yard run by Jakari to give us another Higginbotham Paint and Body first down and get almost into the Judge Stephanie Hoover red zone. We're on the 22 of the Spartans. We're not going to go away, Athens Academy. Javen takes it himself with a hole, and he'll get hit really hard at the 18-yard line. He got met by 2 linebackers, and you don't stop his forward possession or forward progress very much, but that time they did.
We may actually have gone head-to-head with a blocking tight end on that play. Actually, I think we ran into our own guy. But got to be solid right here. No negative losses. Just run your play. The clock is not in a bad position yet.
2nd and 7. They give it to Jakari, and he breaks free, and he's across the 5, and he's trying to get in there down to the 1-yard line. Jakari broke out of a pile at the 15, still driving those legs, and he broke free and got all the way down to the 1 for another first down. Now we're 1st and goal from the 1 for Higginbotham Paint and Body.
Are we wearing that defense down? Because that's been pretty easy right there.
All right, 1st and goal from the 1. Javen takes it himself and dives in the end zone, sticks that ball out for a touchdown. Don't like sticking that ball out, but he was already in there. So Javen with a 1-yard run to make it 27-21 with 4:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. We have struck again. Now for this PAT that we must have. Every point matters. Need a good snap. Good hold. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 4:36, the Devils score on a long drive, a 65-yard drive, ending it with a 1-yard run by our quarterback to make it 27-22. What is this fourth quarter holding for us?
I keep on thinking about Tryon and how late in the second half with all those skill players they had trying to tackle Javen the whole second half and how they slowly started wearing down. If we can make some play, if we can make a play on defense and get that football back, and once again, make them score to take the lead, not to extend the lead.
Oh, what a turnover.
Got to cover this kickoff. Got to cover this kickoff for those guys back there. Great job by the Blue Devils.
We need a ball bounce our way.
Some kind of luck.
Nobody in the middle of the field. Boy, this would be it just looks like it would be a easy thing. So we're going to pooch it down to about the 26. He'll take it, and he's going to try to outrun everybody, and he is. And that's that number 23, and we'll grab him as he goes out of midfield. So a 30-yard return. Again, Athens Academy, how many times have they started at the 50 on a short field? And he ran it all the way from the far sideline to right here in front of us because of his speed.
That really hurts right there. Once again.
Yep. Speed kills, and he has got it. Boy, he has got it.
If you got some kids young out there, work them on kicking. You kick the ball in the end zone, the ball's at the 2, but at the 20. So, boy, if we had the kicker, hey, there's one out there in Elberton can do that too. I guarantee.
32 yards difference. They put a man in motion. Johnson gives it to him on a jet sweep, and he's got a hole, and there he goes. And we're having to chase him down, and can we? And there comes a flag.
Do we finally get a play go against them? Did we finally get one?
We got a flag that came in. We run him out at the 20, but we were chasing him. Jet sweep, and they really kicked our end out, and he had nowhere but green in front of him.
Is this going to be the second penalty of the night on them? And it is. Finally something went the Blue Devils' way with a flag.
Holding on the Spartans, so let's see where the ball will end up. It may not, if it's for a spot foul, it's not going to be as bad.
No, this will probably be they're still going to gain a couple yards out of this.
Yeah, they'll still be.
Maybe not. I don't know how they marked that off. I'm not sure that.
It's a spot foul, so it's back to where they started. It'll be 1st and 11.
That was the play that terrified me watching film of these guys is bringing McClendon around on those speed rushes.
So they've saved the speed sweeps until the second half. We hadn't seen it until now. The receiver here looks like he's almost offsides. Johnson takes it, wants to throw it. He's looking. Now he's in trouble. He's rolling to his right, pointing, and he'll just throw it out of bounds. We had the secondary, had them covered. Good job by our secondary, so it'll be 2nd and 11. They've not had very few, if any, 2nd and 3rd and longs or more than 10.
Good job by the quarterback there not to take that sack and throw the ball away up in the stands. Big play right here on 2nd down to get us to 3rd now. Maybe got McClendon in the backfield back there.
In that I formation comes the tight end with a quarterback. A quarterback fumbles. He has to take it himself, and Jermaine comes in and throws him down for a yard loss. The snap was bad. He dropped the ball, and, of course, the ball bounces right back to him. But Jermaine comes in and makes a good open field tackle to make it 3rd and 11 or 3rd and 12.
3:53 in the third, Stu. This is the biggest play of the game up to this point.
3rd and 12 for Athens Academy. We've got a 5-point deficit, 27-22 with 3:41 to go in the third. This would be huge if we could stop them here.
Boy, I wonder if they run McClendon out of this backfield and throw to him. In
this I formation again. This time they're going to take it and want to throw it. And he's going to try to throw it deep to number 6, and they're going to throw it. Their feet got tangled up, and they're not going to throw anything there. He was covered. Riker Brown, I think, who was.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff right there with the wide receiver, but there's 2 legs, both with the hands up in the air going for the football.
I think that was Braylon Huff on the coverage, and he was running with him, and their feet got tangled up, and they both fell down. No flag, so it's 4th and 12, and Athens Academy will have to punt.
See what we got
or
here.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I think let's see what they're going to do. We may have to take a timeout on this. We're not ready to play. Now they're going to punt formation
with the quarterback,
and he's going to get a free roll on this ball, and it's going to roll too, Stewart, and a long way, and it died.
And it bounces backwards a couple of yards, so we actually got lucky there, and it died on the 13-yard line where I thought it could have been inside the 5. So with 3:11, we stop them. A 3 and out for Bill Daughtry.
And now yep, we've been together too long. Stuart, now's the time. Once again, I can't tell you in high school football how important it is to make the other guy score to take the lead, not extend the lead, because that means 2 possessions. And got to execute our offense right here. Need the offensive line to continue to block well.
We really need to hold on to this ball and get into the fourth quarter. Or maybe score with 3:10 to go with a 3:11. So we give it to Jakari, and he almost breaks free again. One man got him at the 20. Good gracious. If he don't tackle him, he is off to the races, and nobody would have had the angle on him that time. Wow, how many times tonight?
I'm glad there's not anybody filming the guys in the broadcast booth right now, because you and I have ran 5 feet behind you because that was a touchdown.
8 yards, 2nd and 2. Wow. It's going to happen in a minute. Javen gets it, cuts it back up the middle, and nowhere to go, and they just eat him up. So now we're going to have 3rd and probably 5.
Yeah, that was a tough play right there. They really had that sniffed out, and really need to make this first down right here. We just, for number one, for field position, we don't need to kick the ball down here on this end, and well, that was tough. Just didn't get them blocked that time.
3rd and 4 from the 18. They almost jumped. We tried to make them jump. Now we look at the sideline. We've got twins left and right. Jakari's your tailback. Javen in shotgun looking to throw and fires to Tyreek is complete out in the flat, and he'll get the first down up to the 30-yard line. Just a quick 5-yard out pattern. Good throw. Tyreek is good catch. Turns it upfield up to the 30 for a big Higginbotham paint and body first down. Minute 49, clock running. We're trailing 27-22.
Making them play defense.
3 receivers right. Javen takes himself with a little blocking, and he almost pulls his leg free. How many tackles have they made by the shoe?
There probably is some coaches on their sideline breathing deep every single play now.
Javen pulls his foot loose there. He's getting big yardage, but 6 yards, 2nd and 4. If he pulls his leg, he's still running. Jakari with a little hole, and he'll fight his way up to the 40 and maybe the 39. It's going to be very close to a first down. We want all first downs now. They're going to say no, but it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Huge 3rd down play right here.
Clock's less than a minute now. We're at 50 seconds, trailing by 5 against number 1 Athens Academy.
Well, they are up.
Javen gives it to Jakari. Got a little block. Now he's trying to make a move across the 40. Now he's trying to get, now he's fighting his way across the 45, and they're pushing him. He's still up, and they finally get him down at the 41 of the Spartans. Jakari on a mission. You hear the crowd. They like effort.
It's a shame Elberton Net's not here. I hope you're watching this game on Blue Devil Network, because that may have been one of the best runs here in a long time.
Another Higginbotham paint and body first down on their 41. Javen takes with a little block, with a little crease, with a big hole, and he's trying to pull his way. Hold on that football. Keep going, Javen, down to the 15. Spartans getting up a little slow now as they're trying to wrestle the Bulls. Getting a little stomped by the Bulls now.
Got to convert. The thing we've not done is we've gotten down here and we've left some points down here.
To Jakari, trying to get the outside, stops and slips. The little dew's getting heavy this time of year into the 15. That's the end of your 3rd quarter with your score. Athens Academy 27, Elbert County 22, but we are in the Judge Stephanie Hua red zone at the 15-yard line. What a 4th quarter this is fixing to be. We'll take a break, a 1-minute break. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Have you been in an accident or fender bender? Is your vehicle in need of repair? Look no further than Black's Collision and Specialty Paint, located at 1510 Lexington Highway, Elberton's locally owned full-service collision and paint repair facility. Scott Black and his staff will have your vehicle looking like new, and you will be back on the road in no time. Black's Collision and Specialty Paint is an authorized repair facility and approved by all major insurance companies. Come see them today at Black's Collision and Specialty Paint, 1510 Lexington Highway, 1/2 mile past the Country Club Road on the left. Phone 706-988-4158 for Black's Collision and Specialty Paint. That number again, 706-988-4158.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football. Here on 105.3 WSGC.
All right. Athens Academy 27, Elbert County 22, our last quarter of action. If I make it to the end.
Great high school football game. If you didn't get here tonight, you missed something really special. This is one of the better teams in the state, and we know, they bring in a lot of kids, and they're every bit as advertised. They've got a lot of kids with a lot of potential to play college football, and Elbert County, even with the turnovers and penalties tonight, are somehow hanging in this thing.
2nd and 10 from the 16. 3 receivers left. Javen in an empty set. Brady at the wing. Javen going to take it himself and cut it up the middle, and he'll pick up 3 or 4 yards, but boy, is this one going to be big.
Javen Hickman on the keeper.
Down to probably the 12.
Tackled by number 56, Buck Talley.
Yeah,
the 12. So we're going to be 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7.
We got 2 downs to get that, and that was a play that looked like we had something going there for a minute once again, but they did a good job fighting off a block. Need to make sure we do what we want to do right here, and if it means calling time, call it. 14 seconds on the play clock.
In pistol. Colson Brown at the wing. We just give Jakari straight up the middle with no blocking. He's fighting his way, but he will only get to the 9. So will we go for it? You got to think we are.
Tackled by number 52, Hank Stephens.
They've got it placed at the 9-yard line, so we're going to be 4th and 4.
Yeah, got to get set. Everybody do your job right here. You would think we're going to try to get it to Dickerson.
I think we're going to try to draw them off sides first and then look back. Empty set. Twins left, 1 right. Javen.
Oh, he's open. Got him.
Oh! We faked the run. Javen faked it himself. Brady snuck in the end zone, and he was like he was by himself in the Granite Bowl. And we just tossed it over there. Brady Dickerson with 10:30 to go on a 9-yard pitch and catch from Javen to Brady. What a play. That fooled America. Now, Elbert County 28, Athens Academy 27. Maybe an oxygen tank is in my future.
Oh, good job by the Blue Devils there. Great job. You could see it open for Brady. All we had to do was make sure that we got the snap off.
Going for 2. Javen looks. Tried to hit a quick one out to Tyrekus, but they broke on the coverage and almost intercepted it.
With 10:40 left in the 4th, Blue Devils 28.
So it is not successful, but nevertheless, we have the lead, 28-27, with 10:30 to go in the 4th quarter.
Thank you, Elbert County and Blue Devil Nation, for placing your trust in us since 1954.
What a game.
Yeah, if you just want to watch a high school football game, you'd be hard-pressed to go anywhere in Georgia and find something better than this. And there's going to be somebody really sad after this, but you just hope that maybe somehow after all these injuries we've had and everything that's happened to Elbert County this year, old Lady Luck would just give us one little break.
Well, this is where the 12th man comes in. The 12th man being the fans. Need to make some noise every time the Spartans have the football. Get loud. We're set to kick.
Got to cover this kickoff.
Can we cover it? And we're going to just pooch it down. Not pooch it. We're going to kick the top of the ball, and he's looking for a hole, and we're not getting him. And we're going to finally grab him at the 37. He literally just stood around waiting to see a hole. We stayed in our lanes, and he had nowhere to go. We finally bring him down to the ground at the 38. And that was Nick Rambert making the tackle. Okay.
Now you try to play solid defense here and not give up anything big.
You got to watch these receiver screens now. 2 receivers left. Johnson in shotgun with his back to his left. Gives it to him. He's trying to get outside, and he cuts back up the middle, nowhere to go, and he'll maybe get 1.5 yards. We stuffed him there. Malik Moon and Jarrell Sims. Jarrell Sims has had some tackles tonight. He's probably up to 30 for the year now.
Well, we need this football back.
Second and 8. 9:55. Back to pass. He's looking down the middle of the field. Complete. And we really hit him by Jose at the 37-yard line. That's that number 23 that scares you to death. No, that's number 12. That's Brian McClendon, that 5'8", 145-pound that's got elite speed. Yeah. On a slant, had him covered, put it exactly where he had to, and, boy, Jose really hit him.
Yeah, gave him a lot of room there. That pass was pretty much wide open for the taking. Good pass by their quarterback.
They put Standifer in motion. They give it to him on a jet sweep, and he's going to cut it back up the field, and we're going to give him a couple yards, and that's it to the 35. 9:26 to go. We've got a 1-point lead. Gilbert Fortson.
Boy, he's been solid for us his whole career. I remember when he first started playing was he was young. Now we got some people trying to get in position. We may be out of position.
I formation. We've seen it all night. This time they're going to go the other direction, and we're going to grab him by the jersey after about 2 yards. Now here comes a penalty. After we stop him on a 2-yard gain, what in the world could this be?
If they call face mask, and that's probably what you're going to see right here. Held the guy up so they'll blow the whistle. Let's see if he called face mask. Couldn't see it, but that I don't know anything else he would have called. Yep, sure.
Face mask on Elbert County. You have got to be. It's only a 5-yarder.
If it's a 5-yard, it probably shouldn't have been called in the first place. He was being held up for the whistle to blow. That's one of them kind in a close, good football game. Referee got to know when to do what. From doing it, I'm telling you, you got to know. On a classic
football game, they want to get involved. 2nd and 1 now after the penalty. 8:50 clock running. We got a 1-point lead, 28-27. We've got to stop them at some point. In the eye again, one receiver right. Now they're running the counter out of this formation. Receiver comes in motion. Under center, Johnson takes it, gives it to that tailback. Nowhere to go.
They may not have got it unless he just gives him a great spot.
Like
I don't think they did.
Looks like he's got his foot on the 26. That's going to be real close. No gain on the play, so it's 3rd and 1. Another huge 3rd down here.
Got 2 shots at this thing. Just don't let them get behind you. They could go deep now because they got another down. So
yeah, we have no safety at all. Johnson takes it himself up the middle to try to get that 2 or 3 yards, or that 1 yard, and he got 2 or 3 yards. So we've got first down there. So
the 5-yard face mask really changed that drive now. Had a few of those in this game that really helped them a little bit.
So they've got a new set of downs, and they're on our 24-yard line with 7:35, and we've got a slim 1-point lead. I formation. They're going to run this the rest of the game, I guess. Here comes that tight end. They run that tailback again up the middle, and we have stuffed him. Lincoln in on that tackle up the middle.
Jeremiah Wakefield on the carry. Tackle by number 42, Gilbert Fortson.
Boy, Gilbert Fortson in on that as well. Boy, what a game he's had. What a career he's had for us. Remember when he walked out there just a young sophomore, and boy, he immediately made an impact and been there the whole time. Going to really miss him.
Only a yard and a half. We'll call it 1 yard. It's 2nd and 9.
Good matchup for them on wide receiver out here with a safety.
Quarterback takes it himself and know where to go. Maybe a yard or two, and that's about it. We're going to have a 3rd and long here. Tried to catch us off guard in the middle with a quarterback keeper.
Well, they had a good matchup. They had the same matchup a little earlier, and it really went big for them. And they actually got that again right now with a safety on that great wide receiver. That's not the best thing for us right here.
3rd and 7. They take it, give it to that running back, and he makes a move and gets more than the first down. He cut it back. He tried to get to the edge and did, but, boy, he made a super, just stops and like DeAndre Swift, if you remember him.
Yeah, really
just like him.
Had a guy behind the line of scrimmage squared up with him, and he did that. They call a stiff leg, I think, and just a great run by the running back. Just he's big time good.
So they're at the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. 5:53. We still got time, but we need a turnover right here. They give it to that number 2 again, and we'll hit him. And here comes a flag in.
Let's see what that was. That can't be anything but holding, and it was.
Malik Moon came in there and early from a blitz, and that's who got held. The Spartan really just tackled him to keep him from making the play. So let's see where they'll bring it back out to. All the way back out to the 18-yard line, so we'll be 1st and goal from the 18.
Still got that same matchup, safety on the receiver out here. Got to believe they're looking there.
Need a break. Johnson back to pass. He's looking. He fires to that number 23, and he was covered and just literally snatched it away from Jose. Had great coverage, but that great receiver just does not drop it. He can catch it with either hand single-handedly and made the play in the back of the end zone. We had him covered, but that's why he's the leading receiver in the state of Georgia. We just saw it right there. So we've got 5:27. It's now 33-28. And they obviously will go for 2 here to try to make it a 7-point differential. Pretty big 2-point conversion right here. Empty set. Quarterback hands it off, and we're going to stop. No, he's going to reverse field, and got that super speed, and he's going to get in there. He came all the way to the near sideline, and we had him stopped, and he just stopped and turned on that speed and ran all the way to the far hash and cut it into the end zone because he's just got that kind of speed. I hadn't seen that kind of speed in a while.
Yeah, really, really, really special.
Thank you to all the fans, Spartan fans and Blue Devil fans.
Tough play. Once again, you kind of see that coming. We were trying to stop the run. That's what makes him so tough. You got to try to play that run. But when you can match up a receiver with that kind of speed on anybody's safety, that's a bad mismatch. You see that happen to Georgia a few weeks ago in the Alabama game where they got just a safety on that young wide receiver, and it's just too much to ask that safety to cover him in the open field. But Blue Devils got a chance, though.
No substitute for speed because all the Blue Devils were basically over this side of the field. So when he turned and reversed field, all he had to do was just run. We had nobody that could catch him. And, of course, after he reversed the field, all that holding that took place. So here we go. It's 35-28. We have 5:27 left. Another line drive down the middle of the field taken by Jose at the 25, and he's going to turn the corner. Needs a block, cut it back upfield, Jose, and he's going to get all the way down to their 43. A great return for Jose.
Back in business.
But he also had great blocking on this side of the field. So now for the first time we start a possession on their side of the field.
Best field position of the night. Looking at 5:20 to go, plenty time. And Elbert County just needs to run its offense. Their offense has been good enough against this team tonight. And just grind it out, grind the clock, and might have a decision to make here at the end.
Everybody in the box. We're 1st and 10 on their 43. Javen takes it, fakes it to Jakari with a little hole, and he cuts back the middle of the field all the way across the 35. They'll mark him at the 34. 9 yards straight up the middle by Javen. Only 2nd and 1. To Jakari, trying to find a hole in Kane, and he tried to get outside, and I guess if that's the Achilles heel, Jakari sometimes tries to bounce it out when just get what you can. If he would just went forward, he probably would have been within 6 or 8 inches of a first down. So now we've got 3rd and a yard and a half.
Yeah, got 2 downs to get this now. We don't need to get real fancy. Just execute your offense. Need those linemen who have played phenomenal tonight for us. Our offensive line has been really good.
3rd and a yard and a half. We get it to Jakari. He cuts it back up the field with a first down at the 30. And again, 1 tackler remaining, and he goes the distance. At the 30-yard line, the last guy grabbed him.
Stop. That's good enough for a Blue Devil. First down.
For Higginbotham Paint and Body, another first down with 4:07 to go, clock running. We're trailing 35-28 on their 30. Javen's going to take it himself with a little blocking, cuts it outside, crosses the 25, still on his feet. Let's see where his forward progress goes.
Let's see where
it's going to be close to the 20.
21.
The 21-yard line.
That is real close.
That's going to be a yard shy. Javen running hard. They can't. One man can't bring him down. If you hit him high, you're not bringing him down. Everybody in the box. 1 receiver, they give it to Jakari with nowhere to go, and he's still fighting. And 75 again, that big lineman makes the tackle, and he really slung Jakari down, which
they're not calling that.
That was a little.
I can't really see where that. Okay.
It's just outside the 20, and they've got to get a full yard. It's 3rd and 1. Got to have a full yard. The box is full. Javen takes it. He'll get plenty for the first down. Let's see how far he goes. Down to about the 12. So a Higginbotham Paint and Body first down. 2:45 to go. We're trailing by 7. Methodically down the field.
11 first downs in the second half for the Blue Devils. You got to believe we're wearing them down. 2:30 to go.
Clock running 2:22, 2:21. Jakari with it. He'll get close to the 10 for 2 or 3 yards. They're going to give him close to the 9.
Tackled by number 75, Elijah Eccles for the Spartans.
They still
Need a big second down play here.
Yeah, second and then let's say 7.5. Javen takes it with a little blocking, and he's going to get down to the corner, and they'll knock him out at the 1.
Down to the 1 with the quarterback keeper, James.
He had great blocking. Jakar was in front of him with his back to him, waiting for a Spartan to block. Nobody showed up, so Javen took it to the corner, and somebody took his feet out at the 2, and he fell forward. We're at the 1-yard line with 1 minute and 43 seconds.
We have a decision to make.
Javen takes it, and he's just going to bull his way. Did we get in there? They say no.
Oh,
I think
goodness.
Javen thought he was in because he kind of just stopped running. Did you see that, Marvin?
Yes. I think everybody, their defenders kind of gave up on the play.
We're not understanding why they didn't call a touchdown right there. Now we're second and goal from the inch line.
Hold on to the football. Then a decision.
Minute
What
12
do you do
clock
here?
running, 1:09. We're letting a lot of play clock run off on purpose for obvious reasons. The Spartans with their hands on their hips. Javen takes it, and now
We
we've got
call motion on us. If we do, that hurts. That really hurts. Do we get it off the 1-foot line? We do. We're going to call motion. We were on the inch line, and now we're going to get motion.
So they bring it back to the 5-yard line. Javen takes it, gives it Jakar with nowhere to go, and he's fighting and twisting and turning. Now they say he got in there. Jakari all by himself on that 5-yard run. He spun at least 3 times. Jakari, not to be denied, to make it 35-34.
And now, what do we do? Now, what do we do? We're going to put this on a freshman. We're going to go for 1 in the tie. Everything matters.
Biggest one of our life, the PAT to tie. And they block it.
Extra point's no good.
And they block it. Looked like a good snap. Couldn't tell about the hold. I know the ball came out very, very low. Oh. 35-34 with only 44 seconds.
Tough luck there for the Blue Devils again. Just kind of mimics the season. Just unfortunate things happen, and now that 44 seconds, we're going to have to onside kick this and just hope.
What a tough break. What a tough break. Marvin said it earlier, somebody was going to feel real bad at the end of this. We just didn't know who it was.
Yeah. And you look back, and you never look at one specific thing. You just look back and see the ball down on the inch line down there. And a lot of things have happened in this game. It's not that play. It's a lot of things have happened in the course of the game. Unfortunately, the Devils have had not very much good luck. Well, they got a lot of people over here.
So we'll try a onside kick, obviously. And Athens Academy calls a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
Build on a firm foundation with Turner Concrete and Quality Block Companies.
Thank you, Blue Devil Nation and Elbert County, for allowing us to serve your concrete and masonry needs since 1954. With over 67 years' experience in the industry, we're ready to serve both residential and commercial needs. Use a company that is big enough to serve you, but also small enough to know you. Let's go Big Blue.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football. Here on 105.3 WSGC.
Back in the Granite Bowl with only 44 seconds. We missed the extra point to tie the game. It's 35-34. We'll attempt a onside kick here. Still a chance. But can we recover it? Can we get the ball to bounce our way?
Well, I got that 23 right up front there, that great wide receiver in McClendon.
Tell you one thing, though, Athens Academy knows they've been here.
Well, you hope those guys that do the power rating at the end of the season look at this game.
And it goes straight to that number 23. He doesn't drop anything. Straight to him. He falls to the ground at the 49. So the Spartans, all they'll have to do is take a knee to run out 42 seconds. But, boy, what an effort for our Blue Devils. Had a chance to tie it with these undefeated, ranked number 1 Athens Academy Spartans. And I can promise you, you ask them right now, they want to play us again. I know what the answer is. So they'll come out in victory formation. Trying to see how many timeouts we have. I don't think we've got all 3 of our timeouts. Can they turn it over by a fumble here? Bad snap. They hand it off to number 2, and we grab him. He'll get it maybe a yard up to the midfield. He got tackled kind of high there. So we call timeout with 37 seconds, and we'll do it 2 more times. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on 105.3 WSGC.
This is your Elbert County Probate Magistrate Judge Stephanie Huell, proudly supporting Blue Devil football, band, cheerleaders, and auxiliary this season. Join me in saying, go Big Blue and horns up.
Now back to Elbert County Blue Devil football. Here on 105.3 WSGC.
As both teams come out of the huddle to go back to midfield. Drove it down the field, got in there after a penalty to get within 1, and we missed the extra point. So now Athens Academy is just running plays to get the final 37 seconds off the clock. They put that tight end in motion again. They'll hand it off again to number 8. And we'll stop him at the 47-yard line. 31 seconds.
Tackle by number 24, Jose Rodriguez.
You know, we got another timeout, and it's going to be 3rd down here in about 5.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, just so sorry for our kids. Our kids just played our guts out. And I don't know, Stuart, right now, if Athens Academy hangs on to win, it looks like they will. Got to give their kids credit for playing in a tough environment like the Granite Bowl. But right now, I don't know that you know 100% the winner of this football game, because this is going to look just like a tie any way you look at it. And hopefully down the road that'll matter. The thing that really bothers me is the Elbert County people, you got to get up to Rayburn County this coming week, because we got to get back up, because we still got an opportunity. It was this game or the other game, and we can't let this game beat us in Rayburn. And we got a chance up there.
Yes, we do. So it's 3rd and 5. They got to get a first down here. because we've got another timeout. They toss sweep it, and he's got some running room, but we knock him down short, so it's going to be 4th down.
Timeout, Elbert. 4th down.
So let's see what kind of play that, I mean, I guess you would, 2 options. Either you punt it, because you can't just run around for 24 seconds. So what would you do here, Marvin?
Well, you got 4th down, and it's so close. I mean, I guess I'm a purist, and with the strength of that running back, and he I saw they had him listed as a linebacker as well as a quarterback. I think I'd just take the snap and go right into the pile.
We hadn't stopped the quarterback either.
Yeah, we haven't stopped that play all night, and it should be a relatively safe play for them, something they can't lose yardage on. Losing yardage, only way to get in trouble right here, and I would expect him to get up under and that fullback push him probably from behind, and Elbert County ought to crowd the center right here with 2 linemen to try to stuff it up, but
they're probably going to hand it to that tailback because we've had a tough. He's gotten positive yards most of the time on this play, so he's going to try to draw us off sides is what they're going to do. So they call timeout now. Now let's see what they really do. This won't take very long here. They already had this set up. So if we can get something good to happen here, we've still got could have time for a couple of plays. We won't have any more timeouts, so it'll just be sideline passes. But good gracious, are we going to have another opportunity?
Our luck hadn't been that way this season. Just one of those years. I've seen years when we were not as good and lucky. This year we've been pretty good, and we haven't been very lucky. And sometimes, hey, got to remember, sports got a lot of luck involved in it. And but right here, I still would be shocked if Coach doesn't just keep that ball in that center, in that quarterback's hands. He's made every time he's gone short yardage, he's made them all.
And I wouldn't put it past him to throw it, because by the time they run the play, it'll be 15 seconds probably. They're going to probably run this tall sweep, and we are going to stop him.
We got him.
He's not going to make it.
Would have never ran that play.
They ran it, and we blew in there, and we've got 19 seconds left. We stopped them on 4th and a half a yard. Somebody blitzed. I think it was Jose Rodriguez blitzed in there, and he got nothing.
Got to get the ball to the sidelines. Can't take any kind of sack. Great job by Elbert County's defense. That's a tremendous effort there. A little surprised on the play call on that particular play. Well, that's quarterback's had a lot of success, and I wish the coach would take his hands off the official on the other side, and maybe he will at some point. He's up in his face, and now the other the other coach is over there with him.
Trips left, one right, in shotgun. Javen back to throw. Fires down the middle of the field, overthrown. Double covered, only one receiver out there.
Got to get something on a fly pattern down the sideline to get out of bounds. If you can get 15 or so yards to get out of bounds, you can definitely go to the end zone then. You're not going to go to the end zone here. A lot of times you try the pass that's only halfway down the field, and that's usually the one intercepted. I'd like to see Jakari maybe get out of the backfield right here and go in motion.
Same formation. Back to pass. They're throwing a blitz on us. We fire way down the sideline toward Brady, and he knocks us down. Who was that? Antonio.
Stewart.
Antonio Brown falls down.
Their defensive back
fell, and then we fell after that. And if he don't fall, that's a touchdown.
Boy, you thinking DK Wynn. I know you are right now. I know you're thinking DK Wynn, who's been out for the year now with that meniscus.
Their defensive back fell down, and we had a chance, and we lost our footing. Antonio lost his footing. I don't know if it was wet. If he keeps his footing It's a touchdown. Back to pass again. We're running out of plays, running out of time. 3 seconds. This may be the last play. And Antonio almost makes a great catch at the 20. Clock runs out. Our hearts are broken. We fought and fought and fought. Heavyweight bout. We lose in the final round with just a few seconds left. Still almost had a chance. But we come up 2 points short for the win against the #1 team, undefeated Athens Academy. What an effort by our Blue Devils.